The woman was horrified to discover that a malevolent spirit had appeared beside the crown prince. She immediately stepped forward, grabbed the spirit, squeezed it in her hand, and tossed it into a teacup. However, no one else around could see the spirit. They all accused her of faking supernatural powers, claiming her only goal was to swindle money from the crown prince. They even pressed the empress to drive her out. Little did they know, the woman was originally a deity from heaven. She had accidentally transmigrated into the body of a prince's daughter. But just as she was savoring the delicacies of the mortal world, her eldest brother suddenly flipped her table over and shouted at her, calling her an imposter. The reason? They had found the prince's real daughter outside and were now ready to kick her out of the mansion. Even the prince, who had doted on her the most in the past, was furious. 20 years earlier, someone had foretold that a blessing star and a calamity star would appear in his family. Over the 20 years the woman had lived in the mansion, his wealth had dwindled more and more, so everyone decided she must be the calamity star. After hearing the prophecy, her eldest brother immediately threw her out of the house. What they didn't realize was that the woman had come to their family specifically to protect them. Without her guarding the mansion, malevolent spirits would soon claim all their lives. Watching the family's utter ruthlessness, the woman immediately withdrew the protective magic she had cast over the household. Sure enough, the next moment, hordes of evil spirits swarmed into the prince's mansion. When the woman was kicked out, she had no money with her, so she had to sell her clothes to get by. But having been used to a life of luxury, she spent all the money in just one day. Helpless, she set up a stall on the street to tell fortunes. Unexpectedly, at that moment, she was shocked to see a man walking in the distance, radiating a strong golden light. Instantly, she realized he must be extremely wealthy. She rushed over to stop him, doing her best to impress him, hoping he would take her home. But the man mistook her for a scammer and tried to drive her away. However, the next second, the woman predicted that the man would encounter a great disaster in 3 days. The man left half-convincingly to collapse unconscious exactly 3 days later. Desperate, his guards remembered the woman from that day. They hurried to find her, bringing gold and silver treasures with them, and begged her to save the man.